We can see the location of the Ponds complex building. Inside this building is where concrete channels filled with water known as ponds were used to cool and store the used fuel before transporting it off-site for reprocessing. Consisting of 4 cooling pond lanes, each 33 metres long by nearly 4.2 metres wide, plus transfer and access areas, the fuel was left to cool underwater for a period of at least 30 days. Following the closure of the power station in 1991, the reactors were defueled prior to dispatch to Sellafield for reprocessing. Defueling commenced in 1993 and was completed in 1995, 4 months ahead of schedule. The ponds were drained in 1998. The ponds is where the process of closing the acceptance bay is carried out. After completion, the end centre bay cover plates and the end deck plates are put in position. The Brock, a remotely operated vehicle, is then situated within the pond lane. The Brock weighs 5 tonnes and is similar in size to a minicar. The pond lane ventilation units are then put into position. There is 1 per lane, followed by the installation of cameras and shuttle rails. These allow the operators to manipulate the Brock while working from a safe area. The next step is to cover the pond lane, where containments are placed, followed by installation of a vent duct. Here a pecking tool is attached to the Brock. The majority of the contamination was located in areas that were submerged in pond water. The second picture you see is the scabbing process. The scabbing and grinding heads mechanically abrade the surface of the concrete and are capable of removing large amounts quickly, cutting approximately 20 millimetres deep. Here we see how the Brock is adjusted within the lane. Once the work is complete, the Brock is then removed. Construction of the packaging building takes place. This is where the packaging is stored until it is removed off the site. The waste material is sucked through the ducts and into the receiving hoppers. We can see here the waste containers entering the filling station to be filled. The waste container is then transferred to the loading bay. A lorry delivers the half-height ISO to site to be filled with waste containers. Once full, the half-height ISO is then shipped off-site to the low-level waste repository in Cumbria. By May 2009, 75 tonnes of contaminated concrete waste classed as low-level waste has been removed. Once the work is complete, all the equipment will be removed.